we're gonna get dressed.
Okay.
I've never been to prom, so I'm really excited.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be exploring the most heartwarming stories of everyday teens who showed up to prom night with a celebrity as their date.
I didn't even think I was gonna get to go to see your prom.
Yeah, and I thought I was gonna go dateless, so I mean, it worked out to be the best prom ever.
Anthony Molinaro and JuJu Smith-Schuster.
Hey, shout out to St. Laurent for sponsoring us. We spent about $10K total on our outfits, about $2K on our shoes, and it's gonna be a lit prom.
What do you do when your prom date breaks up with you at the last minute? Well, if you're Anthony Molinaro, you slide into the DMs of your favorite football player and ask them to go with you, of course.
My name is Anthony Molinaro, and I'm going to prom with JuJu. How it happened? One of my close friends asked the girl I was going to ask, and it left me with no one to get with. But I asked JuJu, and luckily he responded by saying yeah.
After a badly timed breakup in 2019, the Chartiers Valley High School student took to Twitter and asked NFL star JuJu Smith-Schuster to be his date instead. Surprisingly, Smith-Schuster said yes. Even more impressively, he showed up to the event wearing the same velvet blue suit as Molinaro. Safe to say, that is one night the high schooler will never forget.
Guys, my opinion on this night, the best night of my life. Hands down. It was so much fun. JuJu's lit. Can't argue that. JuJu stays lit.
Jake Davidson and Nina Agdal. In 2013, while most high schoolers were nervously asking their classmates to prom, 17-year-old California student Jake Davidson shot for the stars, literally. He made a 2-minute YouTube video asking Sports Illustrated supermodel Kate Upton to be his date for the big night.
So Kate, Mr. Davidson, thank you. So Kate, will you go to prom with me?
The clip quickly went viral and even reached Upton herself, who seemed excited by the idea. Sadly, scheduling conflicts kept this dream date from becoming a reality. However, another Sports Illustrated model, Nina Agdal, stepped up and accompanied Davidson instead.
You put this on your wrist, I think, so we'll get
this. I've never been good with this. That's perfect! So now we're like officially going to.
Now we're matching.
Inside Edition helped orchestrate the magical night, complete with a limo ride and a friendly hug at the end. For Davidson, this was a prom night straight out of a teenage fantasy.
Jake, what would you like to say to Nina for going to the prom with you?
Thank you. It was a great night. Glad we're talking again.
I know. I'm going to come hang out with you in LA next time.
Anthony Nelson and Evelyn Lazada. 19-year-old West Bloomfield High School student Anthony Nelson dreamt of going to his prom with reality TV star Evelyn Lazada as his date. In the lead up to the big night, Nelson sent an invitation to Lazada on Twitter, hoping to make that dream a reality. He may not have expected things to go his way, but they ultimately did when the Basketball Wives star said yes.
The reality TV beauty missed her own high school prom back in the day because she was pregnant with her daughter, but Lazada proved it's never too late to enjoy prom season.
On prom night, Lazada showed up at Nelson's house, where his excited friends and family had gathered, wearing a red gown with a plunging neckline. After the event, they posed for some playful pictures together before capping off the night with a nice dinner at a high-end restaurant.
The 39-year-old posted a recap of the night on her blog, writing, "This was such an awesome experience and I was so honored. I've never had a corsage. You guys don't understand how happy I was."
Narba, Connie, and Khloé Kardashian.
Oh wow, it's my first prom. Thank you. I might be a little old, but last week? This is my first one ever. So
reality TV star Khloé Kardashian never got to attend prom in high school, but she finally ticked that off her bucket list years later. In 2019, Narba Connie, a devoted superfan who runs an Instagram account dedicated to her, invited her to be his prom date, and she accepted the request.
one day I think he DM'd me and asked if I would go to prom with him, and I felt, it was a really special request, and I've never been to prom, so I felt really lucky that I was invited.
After considering whether to make a grand entrance by limo or helicopter, Kardashian ultimately opted for a more low-key arrival. She and Connie showed up in coordinated outfits, She wore a sleek black dress with cutouts, while he went with a classic black tux. In the end, Kardashian finally got her prom experience, and Baba Connie spent the night with his favorite celebrity.
You really helped me, and I was just like, she's helped me through high school, so she's like a symbol of strength.
That's so awesome.
So I was like, I want to take my symbol of strength to prom so we can be strong together.
Yes.
Nicole Muxo and Dwayne Wade.
She deserves it from the standpoint of, of wanting something and never giving up, and she didn't stop, at the homecoming and work, she went on to prom.
Shooting your shot at celebrities through YouTube seems to have been all the rage back in 2013. Nicole Muxo, a senior at Archbishop Coleman Carroll High School, joined the trend by posting a video asking Miami Heat shooting guard Dwyane Wade to be her prom date.
Hey Dwayne Wade, my name's Nicole. My senior prom is coming up and I have everything set for a perfect night except for one thing, a perfect date.
She even followed it up with a tweet, including the address of the event just in case. Initially, the NBA star called Muxo to tell her he wouldn't be able to make it, only to take her completely by surprise when he actually showed up. Wade spent the night busting moves on the dance floor and taking pictures with Muxo and her classmates.
The pair doing all the traditional things that come with prom.
We danced for a while and then we went to take pictures.
Moral of the story, never be too afraid to ask. Kia Chanel and Tupac Shakur. Shortly before his death in 1996, legendary rapper Tupac Shakur made a fan's dream come true in the most heartwarming way ever. Kia Chanel had written to Shakur's fan club asking him to be her prom date. After weeks without a response, she assumed nothing would come of it. However, about a month later, the rapper unexpectedly showed up at her doorstep and accepted her promposal.
Then we have Get a Date, fundraisers, like people try to get a date with Tupac or Tretch or one of the other rappers.
But he didn't just agree to be Chanel's date. He apparently also gave her $1,500 for a prom dress and arranged a limo for the night. According to Chanel, the two shared a dance, after which he kissed her on the cheek before leaving. Now, that's how you make a fan's night.
So now I'm trying to do two things. One, help them understand the part of me that they didn't understand. And two, is to show that, this is the type of things that young black males can do.
Cesar Guerrero and Vanessa Hudgens. 17-year-old Cesar Guerrero, a senior who had been diagnosed with cancer, got a prom night straight out of High School Musical when a star of the movie graced the event by his side.
Suddenly seems like the rest of the school year is coming at us so fast.
I wish it would all just stop.
In an appearance orchestrated by the Art of Elysium, a charity organization that brings joy to critically ill children, actress Vanessa Hudgens attended prom at LA's Sylmar High School as Guerrero's date.
We connect artists to communities of need. And those artists are musicians, actors, writers, sculptors, photographers.
It was a surprise appearance for Guerrero, who spent the entire night beaming and sharing pictures of his unforgettable night with Hudgens on Instagram. To top it all off, the two shared a dance before things wrapped up, making the night even more magical.
My prom is wherever you are. I'm gonna have a last dance at East High. It's gonna be with you.
Albert Ochoa and Kylie Jenner. Khloé Kardashian isn't the only member of her famous family who got a late pass to prom. Her younger sister, Kylie Jenner, also missed her own prom, but later made up for it in a memorable way by granting a fan's wish and fulfilling her own at the same time.
I heard you needed a date for prom.
I do.
So I'm here.
Wow.
To be your date.
Wow. I don't believe this. I really don't believe this.
16-year-old high school student Albert Ochoa had messaged Jenner on social media, asking her to accompany him to prom. Surprisingly, she accepted. Jenner flew from LA to Sacramento, where Ochoa lived, and walked into the venue on his arm, instantly leaving his classmates green with envy.
I don't like that. It actually freaks me out because it reminds me that I'm Kylie Jenner.
Jenner's appearance not only made Ochoa the center of attention that night, it also gained him thousands of followers online.
That night I gained, I think, to 10,000 followers just by not posting anything, and it was just word of mouth and people talking about me. And then I remember I couldn't post anything for 3 or 4 months.
Richard and Rihanna. Back in 2007, right when her music career was just taking off, Rihanna appeared on the MTV reality special Once Upon a Prom. The show featured dozens of teenage boys who didn't have a date for their proms, from which the celebrity guest was allowed to pick one person they would go to prom with. Out of the hopeful crowd, Rihanna chose to go with a fan named Richard. The music star went all out, sporting a striking blue dress for the occasion, which just so happened to be her first prom ever.
I think I got a lot of freedom. I think I got to put a lot more of myself in it. I had so much fun.
She and Richard had the full prom experience, including the customary awkward picture together.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Wit and Taylor Swift. In 2008, Taylor Swift also appeared on Once Upon a Prom as the celebrity guest, tasked with choosing a prom date from among dozens of students at Hillcrest High School in Alabama. She ultimately settled on 18-year-old Wit Wright.
When I was walking through the hall, everybody was gonna like pat me on my back, just congratulating me. People I'd never even seen before, never even knew their names, came up and started talking to me.
At the time, Swift had only released her self-titled debut album, so she was far from the global superstar she is today. Nevertheless, her appearance at the prom was a pretty big deal.
I never thought that you could have all these people that had never met me embrace me like that. It was unbelievable.
Swift did her best to blend in, arriving with the rest of the class, eating the same food, and hitting the dance floor with Wright at the end of the night.
I was so happy when they played a slow song, because I actually got to hold Taylor Swift, my biggest crush ever, in my arms.
She even brought her best friend, Abigail Anderson, who paired up with Wright's best friend. How was your prom experience? Which celebrity would you have loved to take as your date? Let us know in the comments.
I'm putting you on the spot here. Do we have a shot at a second date, Nina? What's going to happen here?
I think we have more of a friendship.
Okay.